that. That was kind of the first trip. So it was great to kind of, hang out with everyone in a non-basketball setting early on, get to know each other better, and, do some fun things off the court too.
What's going on, Paxson? Jeremiah with Inside Carolina. Nice to meet you, man.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, so far, just kind of can you talk a little bit about what it's like been, these early practices, gelling with the guys and things like that?
Yeah, it's been great. We started officially last week, but we've been going the whole summer. So we had a great summer. Everyone went home for a couple of weeks, and it was awesome to get back here with, the rest of the student body. But it's been an awesome fall. First 3 weeks of practice have been really competitive. Everyone's working hard. We're really building that chemistry, with a bunch of new guys. But I've really been pleased with kind of how we've practiced and the direction we're headed.
Going off of that, you guys, there's a lot of experienced basketball players on this team, not necessarily at North Carolina, but just in other places. How have you kind of seen that experience, taking fruition on the court?
Yeah, it's, college basketball is changing, with the whole transfer portal. Bringing in, so many new guys that we did. I think the summer is a really important period for new teams to gel. But you could tell with, older guys like Cormac, Jay Witt, Harrison, and then even, James and obviously myself, we've all played, multiple years of college basketball at a high level. And just coming in with the same mentality that we all want to win and we all are happy to be at Carolina, I think is really important. Obviously, everyone comes from different programs, but to be here has been awesome for all of us.
I'm sorry, you're still talking. What was it like for you first time you put on Carolina gear, given the fact that your dad was working here when you were born?
Yeah, it was a dream come true. I've always dreamed about playing at Carolina. It's a special place, the best basketball program in the country. So, seeing myself in the uniform for the first time was a special moment.
Not long after you committed, this photo circulated of you as a little tyke right over there on the court next to a ball. Have you done a recreation of you now versus then?
So when I was at Brown and we played here my junior year, we recreated it because, obviously at that time I didn't know I was coming here to play for my 5th year. But it was a funny picture when I was a baby, on the court. And there's another one, I think I'm in like a Santa hat or something. So I'm sure we'll do something around Christmas. But pretty special kind of seeing myself, here when I was younger. I didn't even really remember it. I was so young, and then being back here, it's a full circle thing.
Before you guys played Michigan State last year, the media up there talked to your dad, and he gave a scouting report of you, which I thought was kind of cool. Yeah. Give a scouting report of yourself.
Yeah, I think, if I was scouting myself, one of the first things I would mention is just, my ability to shoot the ball. That's something that really gets me going, and a way I can hurt other teams is just by spacing the floor. And then I'd also just mention kind of my basketball IQ, and, my ability to, have a good feel for the game and get others involved. And I also like crashing the glass. So, obviously not the biggest, highest jumper, but I do go to the glass a lot, and that's something that I think is kind of sneaky and people don't really, expect until, in the game I'm crashing the glass. But, I'd say those things, and I'm always playing hard and with energy, so if you can take that stuff away, I think.
I was going to say, 13 rebounds at Michigan State, you had 8 at Northwestern. So where does that inner whatever it comes from? Because I know Armando talks a lot about the inner drive to get rebounds. Yeah. Where does that come from for you?
I think a lot of rebounding is just desire and the want to rebound. If you go to the glass every possession, you're going to end up getting some rebounds. And it's not about being, the tallest or the most athletic, but it's about the effort. And if you go, you're always going to get, a tip out, or you might get it on the second jump. But it's something I just kind of pride myself in, and a way I think that I can bring value to the team.
How cool is it being a part of this program?
It's awesome. I'm living the dream every day. I really loved it. I love my teammates, I love the coaching staff, and I love Carolina. So I'm more than happy to be here.
Cool. Thanks.
What do you remember?